start. The chat's gonna open up now.
Okay. So
I don't understand.
You're live. There you go.
All right, folks, can you guys hear me?
We got it. There you go.
Holy cow. You guys, hopefully this stream's less laggy. I had all the settings set up all nice and proper. And literally couldn't figure out how to turn the freaking computer on. Luckily the IT department was out here and Mitch actually drove up in his boat to my boat to do the same thing I was doing, and it just popped up on the screen.
Oh, make it live.
So we got a couple new things. Mitch is gonna jump back in his boat now. Probably go catch, was there a bunch of, there wasn't a ton on those stumps still?
No, I didn't see anything yet.
Don't get too close to me. Can you tell how sick I am?
Yeah, I can tell what side I want to be in right now.
All right.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Have fun
Hopefully I don't
strike out.
drop the stream here. All right, guys, we're doing a solo live stream. I'm going to pop my phone up so I can watch my own live stream here. All you have to do is press record. Yeah, I see that. So I'm gonna listen to myself on repeat here. Don't worry, guys, we'll get it going. We'll get it going on here. Gotta go to my own YouTube channel, get the live stream going on. If you guys can't tell, a wicked head cold. There's something weird going on. Big loon right there. Let's see what we got here. Okay, skip that. All right, so new updates. We have full-on Starlink on board on this boat now, which is kind of cool. Hopefully we still don't drop the stream 100 times. At least that is the goal on this one. We hope to improve a little bit on each one. Now, we're just gonna kind of do this until I get sick of being out here, which could be lesser than, I've been out here since 5 a.m. Filmed a YouTube video, filmed some Walleye Now stuff, filmed a little bit of everything. And slip bobber's been what I've been fishing for most of the day, although I'm running super low on leeches, so we might not be slip bobbering for a super long time. Now, I want to show you guys basically my setup here. This is the 2B precision shooter right here. Now, this is a 7.5 medium, light, moderate action rod, which is what you want for slip bobber fishing. And we have the Kalen's sharpshoot slip bobber. I did have this thing all laid out where everything was linked down in the description. Not sure if it's still like that after I lost the first stream, and now we're back. But slip bobbers are basically how I've been fishing for a lot of days. Now, today we're fishing on a flowage system. Service could be absolutely horrendous out here, although so far it actually looks pretty not that bad overall, I would say. So been fishing a lot of these weedy bays, a lot of stumps. I've been catching most of my fish on stumps, but figured the stumps are so hit or miss. You can hit 5 of them, catch nothing, and then get in a couple of them until you start catching fish. So figured we're gonna fish this big weedy bay and just kind of run around. There's a loon just going nuts right here. Fish this big weedy bay here and hope we can't slip bobber a few. Now, a few things I want to talk about while I'm looking around at fish here is the Walleye Now, everything we got going on the Walleye Now side of things, which is a lot right now in the month of May. So basically what we got going on is we got all the giveaways going on for the month of May, which is always, you know, a pretty exciting time. So we got 4 different giveaways going on in the month of May on Walleye Now. All you have to do to win any of them is be a premium Walleye Now member. Now, all you have to do is jump on there, hit premium, subscribe for the monthly or the yearly plan. First week, so this week in a couple days here, we're gonna be giving away a giant Acme Kalen's prize pack. Second week, we're gonna give away a full set church tackle planer boards. Third week, one of my favorite Elliott rods. And the 4th week of May, you could win a fishing trip, destination trip with me. And all you have to do is be a premium Walleye Now member. So jump on there, take a look at all that, and win some awesome prizes. Mitch will actually select a winner at the end of each week, and you guys will get an email with the email associated with your Apple account or your Google Play account. So that's how we're gonna select those winners. Next thing, we got the brand new app update out. So if you're an app member, jump over there, make sure you update it. You might have to go to where you download your app and hit update, or go to app info and hit update. But update that. Now, right on the homepage, you're gonna see a couple different new things. One is gonna be called Deep Dive. We just uploaded our first deep dive video. I filmed the second one today. Now, what the deep dive is gonna be basically, we film so many YouTube videos where there's not really a great spot to just post a video on location without it, because a lot of times you just can't think of a different way to title the video, right? So what this is gonna be, it's gonna be dated videos under that deep dive tab, which will breakdowns on the best location we fished that day in the YouTube video, but the in-depth breakdown will be on the Walleye Now side of things. So that should be a pretty cool feature, and I think super useful. The other thing we got is a search tool on there. So right at the top, you can search the month, day, year, all of that kind of stuff and see the most recent stuff. You can also search things like trolling, and then you're gonna see everything that has to do with trolling or everything that's tagged trolling in that YouTube video. So that's a little bit about what we got going on. Now we hope to hopefully catch some fish here. Hoping this stream's better. I just bought a Starlink and rigged it in the boat. Cam is blurry. I know it's not great. I'm not ballsy enough yet to go with a real high resolution. Just because kind of just want to make sure we can get through the stream here. It's super late for me, Cam. I'd say this. Okay. I'd say the only thing is just the camera is blurry. Okay. So I can actually adjust it a little bit, and you guys can see if the leg gets absolutely terrible. So basically, I'm just like looking around a bunch of this. Sometimes you'll get these walleyes in these bays. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is there a couple there? Nope. So basically, I'm just running around some of these weedy bays. There's not like a million walleyes in this one yet. But I did, right before I started the stream, I caught 3. So there is a hope anyways that I could get a few in this live stream. Sometimes they'll be tucked way down in there. Other days they'll be up real high in it. Seems like today they're kind of mixed a little bit. It's nicer doing these with someone else when you can, someone else can monitor the chat section. I'll do the best I can. Be interesting to see what we find, because I haven't fished in here much outside of the first 20 minutes right before I got into here. And I was like, oh, let's try a live stream. Okay, it looks like we got some over here potentially. Oh, they kind of ran away on me there. They didn't like the sound of my bobber coming down at all. Dang it. And I've been seeing that a lot this year. The fish are so shallow and we haven't had much wind any day, where just your bobber or your lure landing on the water is spooking a bunch of fish away. We'll keep hunting around here. Just a little deeper maybe. This is one of those I got no idea if we're gonna catch 0 fish or catch 10. I got no idea on this one. Deciphering a lot of weeds. Have I tried the 8-foot slip bobber rod? Yes, I have. I like it. I like it a lot for, like, especially if I'm going to fish some deeper water. Fishing a lot of the depths in which I'm fishing, I really like this this 7-footer a lot. Come on, dude. Come over to it. Get it, get it, get it. Yes. All right, number 1, dude. Feeling good, too. Feeling good, too. You guys see that? There were several of them right there. It's actually a nice walleye for out here. 20-incher. There we go, baby. There we go. Let's get it going. Nice walleye right there, dude. See the way that slip bobber rod loads up, so beautiful, dude. You rarely lose one on that stick because it's so nice and moderate. If you are a walleye junkie like me and you have a million rods, the one rod you probably don't have is a slip bobber specific rod, and that one is so awesome. That's a pretty nice walleye for this lake. Granted, they get bigger, but if you're catching 18 to 20 inch fish, nobody's moving away from those on this lake. Because getting 15 inchers is always the hard part out here. Oh, I love it, dude. I apologize. I wanted to have all this stuff linked in the description and just ready to go, and then I just couldn't get the stream to start. No idea how. I'm very technologically challenged. Because we did it, I thought that honestly could have taken a lot longer. It was a lot of pressure to get that fish. Water temp is about 60 degrees in these bays. It's warmed up like supercharged. I was seeing water temps on Saturday that were 45 degrees in some spots. And now in some of these lakes, we're seeing water temps already in the 60-degree range, which is pretty wild. How far off the bottom? I'm probably going to be using crawler. Kind of all depends on what you're around. So like obviously I'm looking at a lot of weeds here. So I'm not really super interested in putting it on the bottom, obviously. So I'm only putting it, you know, if it's 7-8 feet here. Actually, it says it's 10 feet here. I'm only putting it down about 6. Super sick today too, so if you guys feel like I sound weird, it's because I basically, ooh, there's some right there down in the weeds, because I basically can't breathe. Come on, get to him, get to him. Go up and get it. Yep. Come on, get it. Yep. Okay, dude, we're on fish. Oh, how was that stressful? That was stressful. There's like 3-4 of them right in there. This one's not big. This one's the smallest one I've caught in a while, as far as today goes, but walleyes are walleyes, my friends. If you're live streaming, just catching walleyes is a win. There we go. I probably only got about 6 leeches, and we luckily got 2 fish out of that leech. Now, he's looking a little washed though now. We might have to change him out. So filmed a whole YouTube video today. Look out for that. Filmed a whole walleye now breakdown for the deep dive. It's been on the lookout for that. Filmed a really cool walleye video of my opening day in Wisconsin, which was extremely interesting day of fishing. I'll say that at least. So I think I'll post that video tomorrow. Our leeches are getting small and less good than I was hoping for here, but they don't seem to mind so far. And what's your go-to sharpshooting presentation for suspended walleyes on Great Lakes and clear water? A lot of times Great Lakes fish, especially like in that August, September time frame, early July or mid-July maybe on. I love shiver minnows. It's hard to beat. If they're on that whole crawler spinner rig train, it's hard to beat the old search bait as well. Another one right here. Come on, get on him. Ooh, I do not like that cast at all. No, don't like that cast at all. He's just rooting down in there. Coming like at me almost. There's no way he comes out of that, but we'll see here. Oh my gosh, dude, he actually might come out of there. Right next to the boat here. Come on, dude. Oh no, dude. He was staring at it right there, and then he went down. don't ideally want to get that close to them. That's bad. Not ideal to be that close to them. Appreciate whoever just texted me on the audio going out. It's not going out. I'm listening to it on my stream, it's not going out. Normally audio is something we should not have an issue with. Anybody else having an audio thing where it seems like it's going in and out? Honestly, so far I'm super impressed with Starlink. I know this video is blurry. Is it lagging at all? Answer me that question. What is your main camera setup, phone or GoPro? Right now I am running a Sony PXW90Z for this, which is actually has been a decent camera. You guys might be saying, oh, it's so blurry though. Well, it's not blurry because of the camera. It's blurry because of the service, and I'm running a really low resolution on the streaming service right now. I'm not really that good with cameras though, so don't take a whole lot of advice from me. Very jerky delay. Audio is fine, lagging like crazy. Audio doesn't lag, but video freezes skip. It's a little laggy. So that tells me I don't want to jump up to the next service. We can try it, but doesn't want to play. I'm honestly just ecstatic. We already caught 2 fish. That's a big win for the live stream. Before, there was no feasible way possible I could have live streamed right here. So that is a big success, a big step in the right direction. Most of the day I've actually been fishing stumps and not weeds. This lake in particular hasn't been a lot of like weed growth coming back yet, and they don't like sitting in a lot of that dead weeds. Normally I catch like a ton of fish here this time of year, but I think it's something to do with these weeds. The fish aren't all in here yet. Yep, you have to do that or it would be really blurry. It's more jerky. Audio doesn't lag. You're good, man. When I stream my hotspot on my phone. Yeah, that wouldn't get us very far out here because there's no cell phone service right where we are. Starlink was kind of the only option. So that's what we did. I actually built a little track mount and have a Starlink mounted right there now, which is actually kind of nifty. You guys tell me in the chat, do you want to up the quality and see if we just drop, if it just gets unbelievably laggy, which it 100% could do that. Okay, is that a fish way up high over here. Dang it, there's one in the weeds I kind of ran over right there. Really surprised some of these fish aren't popped up higher in the weeds yet. With all this sun baking on them. Frames per second's 30, it's not that, it's just the lag on the upload. Run 30 frames per second on the stream though. I think it would get a lot better, or last time we did this it did when I unplugged the live, because then it's obviously just displaying one thing. Then I might be able to go a little higher, but then the second we did that last time, everybody was like, plug the live back in. Yeah, it's definitely not loaded in here, like I've seen it previous times. Obviously there's a few in here. Some of these are just so far down in the weeds, you just gotta take a gamble on them, you know. Can't tell if that's one or not, I don't think it is though. No, no movement out of him. We can try running to some spots that are more loaded potentially, but I always just worry so much we're just gonna drop service. Oh, dude, we got a big fish up high. Come on. Oh, dude, we're just too close to him. He's like right under the boat. Yep, and there he goes back down. Oh, that was probably a big walleye. Pike would normally bite right away. It didn't look like a pike. Big walleye, you'll see them sometimes up like that, just soaking up the sun up real high in the water column. There's something right there on top of the weeds though. Oh man, I got a slip bobber right in the sun glare right now. They are coming over to it though. I literally can't see it at all. Yep, okay, down. Got him. Got him. That was a nice little pack of them right there. There's actually a few more out there if I can get this guy unhooked quick enough. Hard to beat the old slip bobber, my friends, this time of year on a lot of these fluid systems. Not big, my leech looks terrible. Should we throw a jig and a minnow at him quick? I got that ready to go. Come on, jig. come out and eat it. Oh, dude. Alright, they said no to the jig and minnow. They want the slip bobber. Is what they want, so it's what they're gonna get. Fatefully low on leeches here, my friends. Fatefully low on leeches. Probably caught 30 to 35 walleyes today, I'd say, overall. A lot of time looking, a little time fishing. Of course, now I don't see the fish anymore. It's the problem, they can just sink down back into this stuff and you'll basically they'll just disappear. Yeah, see, now I don't see them. That's not what I wanted. Honestly, I'm surprised by the Starlink, just the fact I can do this out here, where previously there was absolutely no way this was possible. Fishing is better when you're sipping on a monster. I used to be able to do that. My heart gets way too jittery now on monsters. Just a nice couple coffees in the morning will tide me over these days in my old age. If you guys are just tuning in, wanted to give a shout out to the Walleye Now side of things. We do have a giveaway going on for a fishing trip with me. It will not be on this lake. I mean, I guess unless you really wanted it to be, but all you have to do to win the fishing trip with me, we're going to do a destination trip, is be a premium member of Walleye Now for the month of May. And at the end of May, we will select a winner. Throughout the course of May, we're going to select winners for an Elliott rod, a giant Acme Kalen's lure prize pack, and a church tackle planer board setup. So a whole bunch of stuff going on over there. I gotta plug my phone into this brick so I can keep monitoring the chat. Computer's at 3/4 power right now. That'll get us through. Stream does look good. Thank you, Ryan Hunt. It's not 1080. Better places I could definitely stream in 1080, but we are not in one of those right now. I think the Starlink will be a great addition though, and we'll be able to do a lot more of these. We've caught 3 walleyes on the stream if you're just joining. When I win, can I pick the lake? I mean, so funny story, whenever somebody's like, hey, I got this lake, it's almost always the same story. And I always, before they say that, I always say like, hey, before you try to tell me about the lake that you live on or your favorite lake, like, you know, if it's crazy, I'm gonna go there with a camera, right? The other thing people always say is like, hey, I got this lake, I fish it all the time, never caught a walleye in it, but I swear they're in there, right? And we don't want to go fish those lakes, unfortunately. In the industry, the secret to filming a lot of walleye content is to go places where there's a lot of walleyes. Now, we fish a lot worse places than most TV shows you're gonna see are. Obviously, we fish some like big, giant places where super well known, but a lot of the stuff we do is not big time walleye water. Don't spook fish. Yep, come on, go down. Bite it, dude, bite it, you're all over it. How could you not bite it? How could you not do it? Oh yeah, now he's down. Got him. Got him, dude. Oh, there's a couple more there too. Well, this is fun, dude. This is fun. Oh, there he goes right there. It was about a 16-incher. It was about a 16-incher. Oh, those other ones are gone now, though. Shouldn't have boat flipped him. Doesn't really matter, though. Looks like the top of a weed. Sometimes they're just straight down in there and you just can't really tell, but I ain't real sold on that. This is honestly more fish than I thought we would catch in this. That would have been our 4th walleye, which ain't too shabby for a live stream. Oh, don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. My head is absolutely pounding. Why am I whispering? I don't know. No idea why. I feel like when I get excited, I start whispering instead of like screaming like a maniac. Also super sick right now, so. Why are we whispering? Great question, my friend. I don't know. The leech situation's really dire right now. I set all this stuff up to do the live stream, and then the second I was getting it going, I looked at my live well and saw there's like 6 tiny leeches left. We're getting 25 to 30 inch post-spawn fish now. Those are nice ones. Any questions we can answer? Sick day fishing is better than a well day doing anything else. True that, Josh. That's why we are here. Shelby looked at me this morning. She's like, "Are you fishing today?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm going to get a YouTube video." And I was at 4:45 this morning when I left the house. It's like 80 degrees today, which is like insane, obviously, for first week of May. We need to get you windy. How do you hook a leech? I've never used them. You hook them on the fat sucker end. So the whole setup I use, Kalen's, this is a 1/4 ounce sharpshoot bobber. If you had any issues with these cracking, there was a batch last year that had a weird paint or some enamel thing in them. Not an issue anymore. The issue is totally fixed. This is the 1/4 ounce Kalen's sharpshoot slip bobber, 1/4 ounce weight. I actually am just rigging this up right out of the kit. Swivel on there, Kalen's 1/16 ounce finesse jig hook, and then I'm just hooking that leech on there right on the fat end of it. On that, you can also do it on a like a octopus hook. It is possible this is a fish like right under the surface. Sometimes you'll get walleyes bizarrely high in the water column, but it could also be like a sunken weed here. Oh, just sunken weed down there. Yeah, big weed on the surface. Sometimes you'll get walleyes that'll literally be like a foot down in some of these weedy bays post-spawn like this. How's Shelby doing? Shelby is doing good. I love bottom bouncing. I do not, my friend. Does it catch a lot of fish? It sure does. Just signed up for premium. You the man, Chris. One of the reasons I look forward to, so we're in northern Wisconsin today. I don't know if I even said that, but one of the reasons I love when fishing opener opens here so much is because I put just an insane amount of miles on the truck when walleye season's not open here. And sleeping in hotels almost, every night, and you're never home. And now I can walleye fish any lake around my house in 5 minutes. Is she going to come on the channel? So we actually she'll be in the next video, next YouTube video. We already filmed it. Seemed like that area behind me was a little better, but we're gonna keep putting this way a little bit. I gotta get some water. I'm roasting out here. We're running low on leeches, low on water, low on energy, low on marks right now. Is it possible to release a short YouTube video notifying a live? Yeah, so I suck at YouTube. There should be some like short you can do, right? Is it like a YouTube short or something like almost like an Instagram story I can put out where it's like, hey, I'm going live or whatever, I think you can schedule lives too. If I was really on top of it, I'd do that. A lot of times the lives, like we'll get done filming a YouTube or we'll get done filming some Walleye Now stuff and we'll kind of take a look at the service and be like, hey, should we do a live stream? But what I would like to do is just live streams. Like just do like a 7-hour one, or just take a week and just live stream like 4 days in a row for 8 hours each. I think I finally have the infrastructure to kind of make that possible now. Joel, if you're turning in, or just tuning in, I want to tell you that I did in fact catch 4 walleyes so far. Some could argue and say it was 3 because I didn't actually grab the last one. But I did in fact have it right to the boat. Where are you at right now? Northern Wisconsin, fishing a shallow flowage system. It doesn't really like my favorite kind of lake, but I like mixing it up. I always say my favorite part of my job is that I just get to like, even if I'm just on a bite, like if I go to Door County and catch 10 walleyes over 30 inches, let's hypothetically say, right? I'll be bored of it like in a week. And then I want to go somewhere else, even if the other place is like going to Arkansas and catching 15 inches. I just like doing different things, I guess. That's more exciting to me than just like, doing the same thing over and over, hunting like a big fish or something. Don't get me wrong, I like catching big fish as much as the next guy. Bait fish. I don't know if I should be going farther in here or not. I haven't really scouted any of this yet. In YouTube Studio app you can, so you can, yes, you can add, you can, and yes, you can schedule lives as well. So can you do a notification like, hey, going live in 30 minutes? Is that a possible thing? Isn't it crazy how little I know about doing YouTube? I know nothing about YouTube, cameras, or computers. And it's an integral part of my job, unfortunately. Basically, I just wanted to do something that allowed me to fish every day, and this was it. You ever go to South Dakota? Yes. I was actually in South Dakota 2 weeks ago for a Shields University. I think I gotta loop us around. I'm just not seeing the juice here, man. Not seeing the juice in here. Yes, in shorts you can. Need to come down to Iowa Great Lake sometime. So we actually filmed a YouTube video on Clear Lake a month or so ago. Was very impressed by that. Just, we went there assuming we catch a bunch of 15-incher. We're gonna work back into that area where we're seeing the fish. See if we can't make it happen. I don't know if I have allergies or I'm just sick. Never had allergies in my life, but I could just be becoming a washed up old man now. When you head to Leech Lake, water's 48 last weekend. Any tips for this weekend? So, whoa, what was that? There's actually fish right here. I mean, what would I do on Leech Lake? I'd pretty much be running around with a 1/8 ounce jig and a big old minnow on it. Be fishing up some shallow sand. Jump on the Walleye nap. We got like endless opening day breakdowns from Leech Lake because that's normally where I go. Not going there this year. Feel like I've got a little bit smarter and I might just wait till after opening weekend. It's always weird when you're filming videos with like tons of other boats around. Gotta find one more fish here, dude. We're just gonna work right back up into the juice here. Seems like most of the fish are kind of right where you come into this bay, and less of them are way back in it. Not sure why that is. The whole bottom looks the same everywhere. It's all just weeds like this. Reed Sports Shop still there in Walker? Yes. Best part, Reed's in Walker. Obviously, they got a ton of fishing stuff. All the guns. Tons of guns in there. Dang it, dude. I'm creeping up on him too quick here. Son of a gun, dude. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Oh, I didn't see him soon enough. If this one bites, this would be a miracle. Oh no, he went right back down in the bottom. Son of a gun, dude. That was a missed opportunity right there, my friend. Big time missed opportunity. got a high rider. Come on, dude, get it. Oh, dude, he touched it. Dang it, he's coming back. How, dude? Are you guys not kidding it? I mean, he's literally like right there, dude, and they just couldn't do it. He touched it one time. Dang it, dude, that was another missed opportunity. Big time miss right there. There's a few of them starting to get real high in the water column like that. Yeah, our boat ramps suck compared to Minnesota. They never fix them. The ice messes them all up all the time. There's some that used to be like, you know, and there's never any parking either. That's the other nice part about launching a boat on a little Northwoods lake in Wisconsin. No parking, shallow ramp, no maintenance. A few of them starting to suck up a little higher in the water column, it seems. Any fish yet? Yeah, I think I've caught 4. Missed an opportunity on a couple. To be expected. We're just hopefully working back kind of into the juice here. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. Thank you for following. Did I see you running Helix at the stern? Your current boat in Walleye now? No, these are all Apex units, which basically is the same software as the Explorers now. Kind of got to go so slow through this stuff because there's just a lot of information to take in. You know, you're looking for fish that are just tucked right into weeds, basically. And Devil's Lake, Leech Lake, Cass, Bemidji, Maple Lake, my favorites. Come on, fish, give me another opportunity. I know I botched the last couple. I haven't fished Bemidji in forever. Time to go back. So much water up that way. Come on, fish. The reason you don't want to go really fast with this stuff is because it's so shallow. If you try to put the brakes on, you're just going to start busting fish. Which has happened to me many times today. Walleye deeper or in the shallows? For the most part, they're pretty shallow right now. I've been fishing pretty much less than 12 feet the last 3 days. Today, Monday or Tuesday? I think today's Tuesday. So this is the 4th day of Wisconsin walleye season. And I've pretty much been fishing less than 12 feet the whole time. Is there a crackle to my audio? So I'm listening to wireless headphones. So I'm listening to myself on the stream right now, as you guys are. It's the only way you can monitor by yourself, make sure we're not having catastrophic failure. Come on, show me a fish. We need to get 5 fish in this stream. It's crucial. There's got to be another fish. Already sounds good, but a little hesitant on video. Yeah, there's 0 service here. I was half expecting this whole stream was either going to not work. It's the first run with Starlink in the boat. I've been doing a lot of speed testing all over this lake, and it seems all right, but the service will go up and down, right? I also don't think Starlink's meant to be like rotated around. I think you're ideally supposed to set it up and like point in a certain direction, which obviously on a boat's going to be slightly challenging. Other lakes I'll definitely be able to go in a much higher resolution. Thought it might have been a fish, but it looks like weeds now. Oh, we got more high ones. Come on, dude, we gotta capitalize on one of these big fish. That was weird. It's like he came up, swung, and then nothing. Very strange, very strange. Slip bobber, it is. Fish have been all over the board as far as how they've been biting the last few days. I've seen like literally some of the toughest bites I've ever fished. And then I've seen other, like 6 hours later, crazy good. Every fish I cast at bites, fish all over the place. A lot of change going on, obviously, right now. You got a couple days ago, we were having nights in the 20s. Now we got highs in the 80 degrees all of a sudden. I hate those cold nights. That's like their absolute worst. Those nights where it just glasses out and gets down to like 20 something degrees. Those are typically about the worst walleye fishing you're gonna see. I don't think that's a fish. That one right there might be though. No, it doesn't look like it though. Even though we want it to be, it's not a fish. We'll give it a little longer, see if this spot just sucks or if we can make something else happen here. They're not really in here super thick yet. Definitely fished much better spots today. But I pulled in here and saw 3 right away and caught a couple. And was like, ooh, this might be live streamable. My other pattern I was running was stumps, and stumps, like, we could go on a hot streak and just hit 3 in a row and catch 30 fish. Like I did this morning, or you could go on a cold streak and spend 3 hours looking at stumps and finding no fish. So that's kind of how fishing stumps goes. Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? They're right there. They're right there. It's going to have to be fast if they're going to bite, because I am right next to them. Yeah, see, they don't want to come up at all. Actually, it might just be a sideways weed. I thought it was fish for sure at first, but... Well, after our hot start, it's kind of slowed up a little bit here. Got to take a look at the... Come on, chat, what happened here? Any tips for fishing the St. Louis this Saturday? So I actually don't have a lot of time on the St. Louis. Obviously, I would assume a lot of what goes on is obviously a lot of those fish run way up the river, and then I'm sure females dump back down and sit in some of those like silty slackwater areas. And there's like that one like lake up there's a couple like those lakes, or maybe just one of them that they call up in there that it's all like 2, 4, or 5 feet deep. Caught them in there before. I don't know if like some of those fish dump all the way back out to the lake. I would assume not. I would assume they sit in a lot of the warm water in some of the shallower warm areas that have a lot of bait in them. But that could not be accurate. That's what I would do though. If you want males, I'd say probably run way up a river and fish up in there. I would assume a lot of the spawning has happened a week ago probably. Liking the deep dives on walleye now. Appreciate it. For anybody just tuning in, yes, we have caught a couple fish. Deep dive, brand new feature to walleye now. It is basically whenever we film a YouTube video now, we're going to do an in-depth breakdown on the best spot we fished that day and time or date stamp it to the day the YouTube video was posted. And then that video will be available on walleye now. So then you can go on there and be like, okay, where was Tom fishing on blah, 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 blah. You're going to be able to go on there and see an in-depth GPS, side imaging, forward-facing walkthrough on the spot that was the best that day. And we kind of wanted to do that because it was like, that'll be found right at the top of the screen. Kind of wanted to do that because it was like, how can we add, you know, what's the way you can add more value to combine to the YouTube and to the Walleye now? And I was like, well, you know, if we did an in-depth breakdown on every time we did a YouTube video so people could check it out on Walleye now, that'd probably be useful. Cool part's you're going to be able to like scroll back after this year. You know, we're going to do it all year. So then you're going to be able to scroll back through the whole year and be like, oh, what happens in June? It's like, oh, well, clearly these guys were fishing this in late May and then they started fishing this in June. My fish have left me, you guys. We're still hunting, but we're not seeing them quite the same. We'll give her one more little nice loop-de-loop in here. Honestly, I'm glad we got even as many as we got. That was everyone's Wisco opener. Mine was good. It started out a little touch and go on Saturday morning, as you guys will see in the recent video I uploaded, but it quickly improved after that. And every other day as I've fished been pretty good since then. Where did my fish go? Is it possible I can run with this stuff up? I'm more worried about losing service when I'm running. Honestly, what will the heat do to the walleyes this weekend? It'll keep them shallow. These fish just want to soak up warmth. All the bait's still going to be up in that real skinny, warm water, and the fish won't be far away. They won't start driving deeper till the temp really kind of saturates the water column a lot more. Generally, as the water warms, the bite will get much more consistent, I would say. When the water's cold, everything's just real, like, volatile, I'll say. Man, dude, these fish have left the vicinity. Ever thought about doing some whitetail hunting vids? No. As much as I love being in the woods, chasing deers around, I spend almost every day for the rest of the year on camera. It's the one time a year where I am not going to be on camera. Little crappies right here. Or I'm not going to do anything involving a camera. I suppose we could just try moving spots, and if the stream drops, it drops, right? You know, what's the worst that could happen? Seems like I've kind of chewed this spot up for what it's worth here. I've not made a cast I've been real confident about in a little while. I do not think these are fish. But sometimes you just gotta put a cast on them. Out of boredom. A new PB for everyone. I like that optimism. see it. Oh, he went up to it. It wasn't a very big one. Bunch of crops in here. Yeah, live on the trolling motor or on the pole. Both work great. I still run the pole up here half the time too. I just haven't filmed like that recently. So I got my pole mounted right to the back right now. I got a plug back there and a plug back here so I can run it on the back. If I want to fish back there, I can put it in my track up here. I'll run the carbon fiber TKI up here if I want to do that. If you're just getting into forward facing, I definitely would put it on the pole. Everything's just going to be a little bit easier. When you go in the trolling motor, everything is much faster. Yeah, there's obviously no real spot lock at that point. And you're just cruising pretty much. I don't know, guys. Do we try moving spots? I'm pretty confident we're going to drop the stream if we attempt to move. Yeah, no. Caught 4 and then couldn't duplicate, dude. Couldn't make it happen again. Any other questions before we do something crazy? What presentation produced for you on opener? Caught fish on jig and a minnow. I did not slip bobber on opener specifically because I wasn't on this lake, and I always like slip bobber in this lake. And jerk bait. I think I caught a couple on a jig and a plastic. That was pretty much it. That was pretty much the bulk of it. Dude, big roll in the bottom right there. No fish on it. Are you kidding me? There's no way, right? There's gotta be a fish in that. Big stump, roll on the bottom, no fish on it. That is shocking. That should have been like automatic. 2 fish off that. I don't even believe it, so I'm still scanning it. Shocking. Swamp Mitchell's boat. I don't even know where he is. That's a problem. If I moved, he's probably on the same spot I'd move to. Worm harness in the midday. Quarter ounce jig gets plastics morning and evening. Well, I think we honestly. Oh, what's here? What's here? What's here? Just small stuff, small stuff. Got overly excited. What's up, chat? A lot more small stuff up there by more than likely. Could be that or it could be 2 decent fish, but it's probably just a couple of small fish. Oh, bad gas. They're flying. They're flying. fishes. Well, guys, I tell you what, I'm gonna hang it up here today. I'm glad we at least got what we got in. Risk it for the biscuit. You guys want to see it? All right, we're gonna do it. A lot of stuff that could go wrong doing this here. A lot of stuff that could go wrong. I'm gonna give it about 10 minutes on the next spot, and if we aren't pile driving them, then it's over. But I am feeling pretty sluggish from the allergies or the whatever sickness I got right now. We're gonna do it though. I was honestly gonna tap out after 4 walleyes like that, but you guys talked me into it. Stay tuned. I gotta turn the mic off. We gotta run. We'll see you there. Did we hold the stream? Did we make it? Is the stream still functioning? Holy cow, big jig hook on the ground. Now, I haven't fished this spot in 10 hours, so it's totally possible these fish just aren't even here anymore. One big stump. If they're here, we'll catch them. If they're not, we're done. At some point, I do have to go home today. Oh, there's the big stump. Looks like they're there on the back side of it. Hopefully it's not all panfish, though. That's always kind of the question with these. I definitely did not cast. Oh. Yeah, it's up. Is that a walleye, dude? It didn't bite like a walleye. It is a walleye, though. Wow. All right, there we go. There we go. The move was worth it. The move was worth it. There we go, stream. We did it together. You guys talked me back into it. I was literally about ready to hang it up. If you can't tell, I'm feeling pretty under the weather currently. And there was one comment that said, risk it for the biscuit. And that was all I needed. That was all I needed. There's just knotted up my thing though here. Just gonna do a little quick rod switcheroo. And I'll go right back and get on them here. Look at them all there sitting so nice and pretty for us. Just like they knew we were coming. Oh, that was a horrendous cast. Turn my trolling motor down. I'm throwing a big whitewater wall out in front of me here. Oh, they're flying around to go look at it. Bite it, bite it, bite it. 3, 2, 1. Come on, dude. Yep. Oh my goodness, dude. What happened there? What happened there? Not good. Ain't got many of those, more of those leeches to burn like that. Where are you, big stump? Right there, right there. Oh, just a gorgeous cast, too. Oh, flying up. 3, 2, 1. Go down, go down, go down. Come on, dude. You're all over it. Staring at it, staring at it. Bite it, bite it, bite it. Yep, there we go. We're on them now, boys. We're on them now. The move is paying off. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Nice walleye, nice walleye. Pretty much everything here looks like it's about 15, 16, 17. We're rallying. He's not even hooked that deep, but he's bleeding somehow. I'm gonna get him back real quick there. Another 15er. little short. Workable though, workable. As long as I don't snag the stump here. Oh, he's flying up to bite. Come on, dude. Suck it down. Suck it down. I'm going to recast. I want to get it just a little farther out there. That's the money right there, my friends. That's the money. It's coming up to bite. Do it. Do it. You're all over it. Can't just look at it like that. You have to bite it. You have to bite it. Yep, yep, yep. The magic stump is on fire. Maybe should have just started here. Besides the walleye being there, what is different about this spot? This spot's just all stumps, so a lot of times you'll just get on a couple stumps or a little area where there'll be a whole bunch in one day. And there were some here this morning. I didn't want to start live streaming here because I kind of halfway doubted they'd even still be here. These stumps are real hit or miss. It's like the lottery, basically. If you got like 6 hours to go do it, you're going to run through enough stumps and find them. But if you're trying to do this in a live stream, slightly stressful, although I don't get stressed about much. When the camera's rolling, I mean, I like to at least make an honest attempt at producing some fish for you guys. It kind of looks like my spot's kind of dying, to be honest here. We'll give it one more cast. How about that for better first? Oh, they're kind of reloading in there. Oh, love the cast, love the cast. It's going down just past them. Yep, look, they're already starting to come up. Come on. Come on. I know that leech ain't very good looking anymore. He's definitely seen better days. Holy cow, checking the chat and bobber down. All right, we're pulling off, we're pulling off. We're done with the spot. Maybe we should have just fished here, huh? Oh my gosh, you guys. I gotta go home and eat food, drink water, get some ibuprofen in me and go to sleep. But I'm glad we shared this little memory together here on a beautiful May night on a Wisconsin flow system. Look how pretty that is. Walleyes, sun going down. Tough to beat. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in for this one. I see Mitchell over there. He's about 100 yards away. But that was a productive live stream. Got a little dicey there towards the midsection. You guys had some doubts. You're like, can this guy pull it off? Is he a fraud? You know, I knew all he did was edit the videos, right? He doesn't actually catch them. Some of these live streams we do, and we don't catch hardly anything, obviously, but it is nice when it actually works out. So it would mean the world to me if you guys jumped over to the Walleye Now and got in on our May giveaway. Like I said, if you're just tuning in towards the end of this, we got an awesome giveaway going on the Walleye Now app. Download in the Google Play or the App Store. For the month of May, and this week we're going to be giving away a giant Acme Kalen's prize pack. Next week, church tackle, planer boards set up, same boards I use when I troll. Third week, we're going to be giving away my favorite Elliott rod. Fourth week, we're giving away a fishing trip with Tom Boley. So all you have to do to win any of those prizes, jump on the Walleye Now app. Be a premium member. Keep an eye on your email address that's associated with your account, because that's how we're going to pick the winners. That's how we're going to contact you guys. And check out all the new stuff, whether it's the deep dive, the search tool, all the new content we put up there last week. I filmed another 2 Walleye Now videos today and a YouTube video. So tons of new stuff going on all the time. But I greatly appreciate you guys sticking around, watching me fish. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. I'm gonna end the stream. I couldn't figure out how to start the stream, and that was the biggest problem, so hopefully I can figure out how to end it here. Close that out. End stream. 3, 2, 1. We'll see you guys later.